Veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Here's Wall, coming off a Suns make. Here's George. Rebounded by Johnson. For three, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
What an athlete as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
Wall against Paul. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's got his second basket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Wall. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Here's Booker. Lets the three fly. Ball finds Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline J is on the way. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
George passes to Leonard. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
You like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Ayton, a screen on Leonard. Pass to Paul. And it's rejected. Zubats against Bridges. The kick out to Morris. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Poke loose. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Paul against Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Phoenix calls timeout.
All right, everyone, here they are. Your Clippers.
The Suns trailing.
Those were your Clippers breakers.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Paul. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Clippers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Ball with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Down low. And the jam by George.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots and knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. It's really elevated the other guys.
Now here's Wall, and stolen by Paul. Booker finds Johnson. This one for 3. Booker can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Leonard against Bridges. Leonard passes to George. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. George against Booker. Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. George against Booker. George passes to Morris to the left side wing. Jacks up a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. It's tipped. For 3, George. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's George. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. The long distance 3 is buried. George has got 7. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
From deep, Johnson. And Wall pulls it down. Wall's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Against the Suns, Chris Paul. Second personal foul.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Paul George taking it all the way up for the dunk.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. George passes to Zubac. His first shot attempt. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
To the middle. Here's Booker. Rejected by George. Ball against Paul. Kicks it to George. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Leonard out outside.
This is what the coaches are asking from DeAndre Ayton. It helps when he hustles and works extra hard on D.
Booker's shot is good. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
At BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
6 on the shot clock. And George with the jam.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. Pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 8.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Wall, the pass to Morris. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Outside Booker, beyond the arc. And Wall pulls it down. Wall's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this game. Leonard passes to Zubac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
George with it. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight.
With the score, your Clippers, 29. The Suns, 16.
Ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Batum in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
First team foul.
Crowder against Powell. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns basketball.
And here are the Suns now, trailing by 13. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And here's Jackson. Pass to Kennard. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 15. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Yep, that one goes.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Now Jackson looking for his first basket, still in this one. It's hauled in by Landale. Powell against Crowder. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Shamet.
Great work from Reggie. The coaching staff really loves it when he hustles like that on defense.
Oh, Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jackson's got his first basket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
With the floater. And the basket by Lee.
And Shag, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Pass to Batum. Now here's Powell. Jackson on the wing. Out to Powell. Clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Shamet, guarded by Batum. Crowder inside. Jackson on him. Blocked!
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
From deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Landale. Here's Lee from 18 feet away. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Jackson outside. Kicks it out to Kennard. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it. The moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
Here's Shamet. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Jackson. It's Powell on the wing. Jackson down low. Out to Covington. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kennard. Fires from deep. The Suns clear it. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Crowder finds Sharic. Drops in the 3. Sharic has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Picked by Covington. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 8 points.
And Kennard picks up the other end of that phone and says, I'll answer with a 3.
He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles. Up 14 as we wrap. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. George against Booker. George's shot is good.
But he's nice where he just decides to start dominating offensively. And Paul George making it look like that tonight.
Outside Johnson. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Zubats with it. Leonard outside. Misses off the left iron. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside Wall. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
And here's Paul. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but they give it to him again. I bet 3 points are coming.
The kick out to Morris. George, a deep three. Morris outside. Pass to George. Launches it. The Suns clear it. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Booker with it. Checked by Wall. Booker no good. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Ball against Wall. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming into the league, Wall didn't take many threes, but he's added this dimension to his game.
And he makes it.
He's got the killer instinct. He just wants to attack the rim every single possession.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game.
2 minutes.
Pass to George.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard for 3. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Booker on the wing. George defending. Fires from the wing. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Wall for 3. Morris passes to Zubats. Out to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for John Wall.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And stolen by Bridges. Leonard outside. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep. That one no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Ayton, no good. Now the Clippers with it. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Now George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Zubats. Stolen by Bridges. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special. To Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Drills it from outside.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Morant against Paul. Morant reaches to Adams. That shot off. Some solid defense from Ayton. Ayton a screen on Bane. Booker against Bane. Puts it up. They get it back. Bridges kicks to Johnson. And here's Booker from the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference, only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And great, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Booker. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Shot clock at 6. Tries again. Here's Paul. Back to Ayton. Shoots over Adams. And it's Ayton missing.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Brooks. Back to Jackson. Morant outside. Sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Morant against Paul. Here's Johnson. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Fires for 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Memphis the other way. Bane finds Morant. Bane trying to free himself up. A miss that time would have put him up. The Suns have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Now here's Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range. Morant's got 7 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Inside, stolen by Brooks. And taken away by Paul. Booker outside. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges outside. Shakes him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jackson kicks to Morant. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6. 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Adams sets the pick for Morant with 4 seconds on the clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Phoenix gets called for the foul. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
As young as John Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Paul with the 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the...
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen for the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Morant following the basket by Chris Paul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
The 3 from Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Here's Bane. Out to Brooks. And they double up Morant. It's stolen by Johnson. Lobbed up there for Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. For 3, Bridges. Johnson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Brooks. Kicks it to Adams. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. And Adams sends it back. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Morant passes to Bane. Jackson in the corner. And they double up Jackson. Comes up empty down low. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Bridges kicks to Booker. All up top, guarded by Bane. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Morant against Paul. To the middle. Here's Adams. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Morant finds Bain. Down low, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And here's Morant, after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Good D by Johnson.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Booker with it. Now defended by Bain. Booker looking around. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Adams outside. And there's the feed to Morant. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Here's Paul with the drive. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
Bain, no good. Suns leading by 6. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Jackson throws it down hard.
For a guy his size, Jaren has such a quick first step. Gets to the rim in a hurry.
Johnson with a screen on Bain. It's tipped. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 4. It's time. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Lee out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Saric. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Landale in at the 5.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Got a piece of it. Shamet finds Crowder. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Jones dishes to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Shamet the pass to Lee. Up top, Crowder. To the paint. There's Shamet. Power down with both hands.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
And it's in there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now, here's Shamet, defended by Jones. Shamet with it. And the wide open shot from Crowder buries the long-range jumper. Crowder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Jones looking for an opening. The kick out to Williams. Good work defensively by Crowder. And here's Shag. He'll bring it up for the Suns, leading by 5. And a wide open look for Lee. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Outside, Jones. Here's Conchar. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Lee. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Tries to save it. A 3 ball. Conchar can't get it to go. Suns leading by 8. 1:43 left to play in the third. Right side, Crowder. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Clark. That one, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. On the wing, Lee. Back to Shag. Fast break, Memphis. Here's Conchar. And again, Memphis, no good. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Outside, Crowder. Pass to Lee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jones for 3. And Lee pulls it down. Pass to Shamet. Back to Lee. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Lee's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And here we go. Shag all alone. Out to Lee. And so it's the Phoenix Suns looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant against Paul. That one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 13.
Always great to see Paul dialed in on offense, really making an effort to lift his team.
Morant looking around. On the wing, Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Here's Paul. An easy 2 points on the layup. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Brooks kicks to Bane. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bridges leading the charge. Johnson with a screen on Bane. No good from Booker. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Ayton finds Paul. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
A slick move by CP3. He really keeps the ball so low to the ground when he's dribbling, so the defense has no shot at getting it.
Ayton for 3. A shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Bane. Booker the pass to Bridges. Over Brooks. Bridges misses. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 15-point game. Bane with it. Bridges covering. And Jackson throws it down hard.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Now the pass to Ayton. On the wing, Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. Paul dishes to Bridges. Booker with no one around. Cans it from downtown. And the Suns lead by 16.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards, and Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
1:46 left in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Booker.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Morant outside. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chris Paul.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Brooks, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Paul, no one around him. Again, Phoenix.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away. His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Here's Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Happy to have you with us for NBA and both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Johnson with the drive. Misses from short range.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Russell finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Johnson a screen on Russell. Here's Paul. And yep, it's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Now here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Paul against Russell. Paul's shot is off. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Here's Paul. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now here's Russell. Edwards with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Paul for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
The 3 from Russell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the wing on the left. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 5 now.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Paul passes to Booker. Outside Paul. No good on the shot. And Minnesota will come the other way.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Booker. Here's the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Russell to pass to Towns. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
And the Suns miss again. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Edwards. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he starts out with a miss in this one. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside for Booker. Pass to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. He shoots it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Good chance here for Booker. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell from outside. Here's Prince. Booker defending. Here's Edwards. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Prince doing a nice job with his quickness in transition. He's right there to finish the break strong.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Booker, pass to Aiden. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Booker for 3. Pure from three-point range. Booker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Prince. Outside for Russell. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Out to Bridges. The 3 ball. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
You know, that CP3 has always got his head up. I mean, he's always eager to find the open guy.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Over Johnson. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Suns trailing. Pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. From deep three-point range. Towns with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Gets the 3 to fall. Towns has got 8, and in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional, being committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Outside Booker. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Outside Booker. No good with the triple.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
That one's off.
At the line for Minnesota,
Good on the second one. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Paul from deep three-point land. No good on the three. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside Russell. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Here's Paul. And the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 10 points.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Booker against Edwards. Here's Brent. From behind the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it. And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game. He's been everywhere.
Well, he really outdid himself in that first half. Stepped up and gave them a big lift.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
And so in the game for the Suns, Landry Shamet is out there with Damian Lee. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's Landale in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Crowder. Pass to Shamet. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to McDaniels. Uses the glass on the layup. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Lee. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
Pass to Lee. Crowder outside. He can't get that one to fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Pass to Landale. And he makes it on the layup.
Assist goes to Jay Crowder.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Rivers. Well, he had hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Noel. Back to Rivers. Charge against Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Shaman. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels inside.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
That free throw no good.
McDaniel at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Lee. Offline with a 3. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Right side Anderson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Rivers. And it's blocked. 3 on 3. Here's Landale. Crafty move, and he sinks the layup. 6 points for him.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Anderson for 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Sharic's shot is off. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Reed. Off target at the rim. Here's Landale. 6 points for him. Here's Shaman. Here's Lee. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Minnesota. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Jalen Noel, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Russell. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell is squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, he can bury it.
Pass to Lee. Inside. Crowder outside. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Russell with the ball. Pass to Gobert. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Here's Shaman, guarded by Russell. Here's Lee. Edwards pulls it in. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And he drives in. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
Pass to Lee. Takes the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Prince. Now Towns. Now Now here's Russell. Here's Prince. Tries it from 16. Buries the jump shot.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there.
From outside the arc. Phoenix no good that time either.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Back to Edwards. Pass to Russell. Towns with the ball. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Landale.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
On the wing, Crowder. Oh, they need this. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Out to the wing. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Kept alive, Gobert. Second chance effort. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Left side, Booker. Right wing. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Prince down low. Booker defending. Prince can't hit. And the Suns shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great.
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Oh, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Prince. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. 36 seconds left in the game. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Here's Paul. Deflected.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Now Gobert shoots over Ayton. Gobert no good. Booker against Edwards. Booker's shot is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
From the high post. Can't connect. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean win, and one where they...
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA action. Veteran players are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court only adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should make for a more polished game overall. More discipline, less mistakes, just high IQ basketball.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard. And here is Paul. Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Looking for Bridges, he gets it there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Outside, Wall. Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Sun. Bridges finds Paul. Here's the 3. Bridges misses. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, here's Ayton. A putback, and Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Ball against Paul. Wall passes to Leonard. Outside for George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Paul. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The shot's good.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Here is Wall. Outside, George from downtown. Leonard kicks to George. Banked in off the glass. George has got 5 points so far.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Ayton in the high post. Johnson the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Cranes the three-pointer.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
All with it. Takes it out to Leonard. To the left side wing. Zubac the pass to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And no good. Bridges with some nice defense.
Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
Booker looking around. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
George finds Morris. Back to George. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Now here's Leonard. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
Bridges a screen on Morris. And here's Johnson outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to George. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. George has got 8.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. And he uses the glass on the way. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. Paul against Wall.
Nobody near George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. He's got 10.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Leonard, that's for 2. Zubats. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his team. At the end of 1 quarter to play, still a close game. Phoenix ahead, up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Johnson. 1 on the clock with 1 second left, and he sinks the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 4-point game.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. At 3 off the mark. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Booker with no one around. Good on the triple. Booker's got 9 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Shoots the 3. Kept alive.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Ball against Wall. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Morris finds Wall. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Assisted.
And the Clippers lead by 1.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
How much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. George looking around. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Booker pulls it in.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Now here's Wall. Outside, George. Unable to get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Ball outside. Ayton kicks to Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. 4 on the shot clock. The shot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
George passes to Morris. Leonard on the wing. And stolen by Booker. Driving to the basket. Ayton kicks to Paul. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 6 points for Chris Paul.
Just simply automatic. Once that ball is in Paul's hands, he is ready to fire off a shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, George. 3-pointer. A rebound by Johnson. Ayton attacking. Misses from close range. And stolen by Ayton. It'll count. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Son, thank you, David, and we'll be back.
23. The Clippers, 20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batum's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. Inside, Crowder, and Crowder brings it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Jackson drives in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago where the Suns have earned this top spot. They have been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
Crowder with the steal. Lee with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Lee passes to Šarić, and he gets it to go. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, it's the pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Covington with the steal. Kennard on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Suns leading by 7. Over in the corner, Lee. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Shag kicks to Shamet. Floats it up for Shag.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Kennard.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Shamet, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
He gets it in there. Shag has got 6.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
And talking about Dario Saric, a role player, Richard, who does whatever is asked of him.
Yeah, those are the players that you need. You want a guy that doesn't care if he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a guy that just wants to win. And his selfless attitude helps serve as a catalyst for this team.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Jackson dishes to Covington. It's Powell with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Shag outside. Covington with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Kennard the pass to Jackson. And Phoenix turns it over again. Clippers trail by 10. 36 seconds left in the third. Powell inside. Defended by Crowder. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Lee outside. In the corner. Shamet with it. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Shag. Misses in close.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bottle him at the end.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Suns on top, leading by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Lobbed up there for Johnson. It's stolen by Morris. And George, here we go. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Paul dishes to Booker. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix. And he makes both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from George. And here is Paul. Booker is screen on Wall. Ball goes in. Booker against George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What a tricky play by Booker, using the pump fake to draw the defender and win the foul.
First one falls for him.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside, George fires from deep. Johnson with the rebound. Suns lead by 7. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Leonard with the steal. Ball against Ayton. Outside for George. Jacks up a 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Wall wide open. Here's Zubats. Outside, George. And the shot is long. The Suns shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Johnson in the corner. Bridges outside. Suns moving the ball around. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 9.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
Wall passes to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Nice finish for Leonard. Plays the game with such precision. Rarely misses that easy.
Ball outside. Wall with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Booker in the post. Defended by George. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Clippers trail by 7. Wall looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside, Wall. Back to Leonard. They get a hand on it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles. And good, aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Ball outside. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. Drops in the layup for 2. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Johnson wide open. He fired. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Booker against George. The kick out to Wall. On the wing, Morris. The Clippers rebound. Pass to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. From deep 3-point range. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And the wide open shot from Morris. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
Paul dishes to Booker. Bridges passes to Booker. Paul for 3. Morris with the rebound. A 3 from George. No good. So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making
to the Grizzlies.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And tonight, obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we, and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I mean, just an agile move by Moran down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
A nice shot by Booker.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Moran. And then Morant with the dunk.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Here's Paul. And the shot goes in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Morant, pass to Adams, and stolen by Paul. Left side, Johnson. There's the screen by Johnson. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ayton, the screen on Bain. Booker, good.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive. I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him.
Impressive!
Wow! I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible!
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Paul against Moran. And that one's good. Paul's gotten his second bucket.
This Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside Morant. And stolen by Booker. Bain against Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 6.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Outside Bain. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Paul. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Morant. No good on the triple. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Ayton. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. He stroked.
Paul against Morant. Outside Bain. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Bridges. Wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Paul. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Paul. For three, Booker. And the Suns get another three.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Fires hitting the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Suns ahead, up 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Phoenix.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point guard position. Here's Bridges. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Paul. And it's Bain with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Pass to Jackson. Nifty move. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Here's Paul. 10 points for him. Oh, the swat by Adams. And they get it back. For 3, Booker. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Memphis trailing here. The 3 from Bain. Drops in the 3. Bain's got 6.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Morant against Paul. To the inside. Here's Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Paul against Morant. And that one's good. 12 points for him. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Bain, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Booker Booker with it. Jackson in his pocket. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Bridges down low, pounded by Morant. Bridges misses. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Jackson. Banked it in off the glass.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got his second bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ayton passes to Bridges. Now here's Paul. And there's the lob, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, so much deceptiveness about Chris Paul's game that he doesn't know how to guard him right now in the pick and roll.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker with it. From deep, Johnson. And so it's Phoenix finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just
34. The Grizzlies, 26.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
They've got Landry Shamet. Jake Crowder is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Damian Lee, and it's Landale in at the center position. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. And he's going for the oop here. And Crowder with the jam.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside Jones. To the paint. It's stolen by Saric. In transition. Oh, deflected. Clark outside. Here's Conjar. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Aldama. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Great open look there. And the Suns lead by 11.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shamet has been great from the three-point line. 42% from three as a rookie.
Jones from outside. That one is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Pass to Crowder. Here's Shamet. Down low. Stolen by Jones. Here's the break. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Jones. Williams has gotten his first points in this one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Out to the right wing. Lee on the wing. Fires for three. Another three for Phoenix.
And Sharic's just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Left side Jones. Pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Aldama. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Here's Shaman, defended by Jones. Sharic's down low. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Sharich, the pass to Crowder. Lee on the wing. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lee's got 6.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Here's Conchar. Pass to Aldama. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Phoenix has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. 56 seconds left in the third. Here's Shamet. Three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one misses. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
One shot. Substitution on the court.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. And another miss by Memphis.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Outside Booker fires the 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks left side. He got it off in time. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break up 12. They're getting 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop them.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Grizzlies, Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And the basket by Bridges.
And Bridges at the most advantageous spot to get to that corner 3. He's comfortable from there.
Morant with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And now the Suns fast break. And Ayton with the stuff.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Booker against Bane. Pass to Adams. Adams double team. And stolen by Booker. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. From deep. Adams grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
6 to shoot. For 3, Booker. The kick out to Paul. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Moran against Paul. Adams with a screen on Booker. Here's Bain. Oh, Booker with a block. Outside Paul. Outside Johnson to the left wing. Ayton passes to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Down by 15. Bain finds Adams. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, Adams with the make them pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
Steven Adams, 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. The kick out to Johnson. Bridges outside. Pass to Booker. Shot is up. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Paul into the lane. Outside for Booker. Outside Johnson. The 3 from Ayton. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Bain hits the trifecta.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
It's Booker on the wing. 1:11 left to play in the 4th quarter. Shot to end the cold streak, and the layup is good.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
40 seconds left in the 4th. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. From deep, Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Offensive rebound. It's Bridges on the wing. Left side, Paul. Here's Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 11.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So no problem for Phoenix as they...
let's bring out the starters.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Out to Russell. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Paul. Ayton in the high post. Booker with no one around, and the 3 ball is good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Russell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And here is Paul. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Russell against Paul. And it's Russell with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Towns down low. And here's Prince outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Out to Edwards for the 3. It's rebounded by Paul. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
And here's Booker from the arc. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Edwards. He was all alone on that one. Edwards got 5 points so far.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Paul kicks to Booker. A 3. No good. His first miss after 3 makes. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Bobbed up there for Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Paul outside. And stolen by Prince. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Russell. The shot comes out. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges left side. Paul against Russell. Bridges dishes to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bridges. Cuts at 5. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards going inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Here's Paul. It's a 3-point game. Nice D from Russell. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And it's Prince penetrating. Can't hit from the elbow. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Crowder finds Paul. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Timberwolves leading by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Prince outside. Towns. From outside off the mark. It's Crowder on the wing. Edwards defending. Paul with the ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long, long time.
Anthony Edwards.
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for Minnesota, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand. How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
Pass to Towns. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Yes, that goes in.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Banked in off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now, here is Russell. It's Prince on the wing. He's covered by 8. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Kicks it out to Booker. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Edwards. Some solid defense from 8.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Booker goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Well, Devin Booker has proven capable of sustaining an offense by himself. Defense better start to get locked in.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. Paul passes to Booker. From the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And that one hits back iron. Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. for three. Booker, that's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
Now, here is Russell. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Paul looking around. Kicks it out to Booker. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Here's Ayton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves.
Assisted by D'Angelo Russell.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6 to the inside. It's stolen by Edwards.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
From 13. Here's Prince. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so it's Devin. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Your Suns, 24. The Timberwolves, 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Saric. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Lee in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Payne. And Saric kicks to Shamet. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shamet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
From deep 3-point range, and another 3 for Minnesota.
3-point field goal.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now, here's Shamet. And Saric kicks to Shamet. The rebound by Anderson.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Out to Saric. The feed to Lee. Stolen by Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Left side Anderson. The pass to Noel. And the 3 off target. The Suns trail. Pass to Payne. The 19-foot shot. And too long on the shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Noel passes to McDaniels. McLaughlin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Payne kicks to Shannon. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. 1:53 left in the third. Passes to Noel. Pass to McLaughlin. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Payne looking around, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's McLaughlin. Payne covering. Noel, no good. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Payne's shot is good. And the Suns lead by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Good opportunity, puts it up. Misses off the left iron.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's the pass to McDaniels. Here's Noel. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Team foul.
The free throw good from Shamet.
Landry Shamet taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Payne covering. Now McDaniels. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The kick out to Anderson. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Not going to go that time. And we've reached the end of the third. The Suns on top, up 4.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in its small forward. And here's Russell after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Towns missing. Phoenix leading by 7. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Outside Russell. And here's Towns. Pass to Prince. Bridges with some nice defense. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by their biggest margin of the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And finished off by Edwards.
So you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Booker outside. Crowder a screen on Edwards. For three, Booker. That shot no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. Here's Paul. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Booker outside. On the wing, Bridges. Launches a three. Booker, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
2 shots.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Russell against Paul. Out to Edwards. Here's Russell. Makes it off the glass.
If you're going to be a star, D'Angelo Russell, those are the shots you've got to make.
Bridges sets the screen for Paul. Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Timberwolves trail by 7. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
How about Torian Prince? The confidence to take and make a big-time shot.
Now here's Paul. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Russell against Paul. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Prince has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, Russell is just absolutely fearless. He'll be the hero or the GOAT in that instance. Yes, sir, hero.
Now here's Booker. To the paint. Here's Crowder. Brings it out to Booker. Unloads. Money!
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Here's Russell. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. For 3, Edwards. That shot off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Bridges misses.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Booker with it. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. For 3, Edwards. Misses there. So the Suns win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Boom.